Wait. You thought the only thing Crawl TV bought was Jeeps? We just bought a first-gen Ford Bronco.
What? Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Crawl TV. I once again have the versatile rock crawler 10K trailer from Fab Form Industries hooked up to my truck, and you guys know what that means. We're going car shopping again. Yeah, I never expected Crawl TV to be a car buying channel, but today's car that we're buying is really unique. It's for my wife, Steph, and she's not really a Jeep person. We actually just got Paul's Jeep off of this trailer. I have been nonstop cruising around the country with this rock crawler trailer now, and it is just amazing, you guys. The drive over fenders are so sturdy. The trailer tracks perfectly straight. I keep all my extra straps in these side compartments here, and I've been using this front bumper a lot to attach things to. I still need to add trailer brakes to this truck or just get rid of this truck and get a bigger one, but no complaints at all about this trailer. I'm once again using it today, but we have just brought so many vehicles home with it, so I have nothing but good things to say. If you're interested in looking at one of these, head over to Bronco Trailers in Vista, California. They are a dealer of these versatile trailers from Fab Form Industries. LED lights all the way around, sealed wiring harness. This thing is as stout as it gets, which is good because this is my driveway. It is like a big off-road trail, and I needed a trailer that wasn't going to bend in half and break. This thing can handle anything I throw at it. So without further ado, let's jump in the truck and we're going to head to Long Beach, California, which is just south of LA. As a little backstory for you guys, my wife Steph has a 2021 Ford Bronco. She was one of the first people in California to actually receive her hardtop Bronco from Ford back when they first came out, and because of that, her Bronco went to SEMA in 2021, and it was built by the Rockstar Garage. It is on BDS suspension with Fox coilovers. It has Dirty Life racing wheels and Mickey Thompson tires and Baja Designs lighting, and it's a very cool Bronco. I think my favorite part about it is actually the custom PRP seats interior. It really was like a base model vehicle when she bought it, and it became just like this beautiful rig. And we don't drive it very much, but we did take it on our honeymoon, and we do have some things that we're going to be installing in it, like a refrigerator and some stuff, just because that's more of our overlandy, like camp vehicle. But since Steph got that Bronco, she has really wanted a classic Bronco, and she has been kind of browsing Marketplace for like the last year, and this one popped up this morning, and I'm the bad influence because I'm the one that texted it to her, and I was like, hey, check this out. There's a Bronco for sale. It's not $1 million. It probably needs a ton of work, but it's affordable enough that we can actually get it and get started working on it if you want to get one. So she freaked out, and she was like, yes, make an offer. I'm really interested. So I messaged the guy. He said that somebody is going to be looking at it at 12:30 in LA. And I said, I'll be there at 11. So Steph and I have a shared bank account. She just transferred $14,500 into it from her personal bank account. So I will be pulling money out of that. This is her spending, but she's trusting my judgment to make sure that this isn't a total pile of garbage that we cannot fix up and get going. So that's where we're at. I'm really excited to see this thing in person. We're about 2.5 hours away from it right now. So let's get on the road and sit in LA traffic and get up there. All right, you guys, so I just made it home. Steph's new project vehicle is here on the ranch, but I want to show you the vehicle really bad, I do, but I think that Steph should be the one to introduce it. So we have this beautiful car on our trailer. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it, Steph?
So it's a 1970 Ford Bronco. I'd been looking for one for a while, but they're all super expensive or they don't run. This one popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and Jarrett sent me the listing this morning. next thing you know, he's driving 2 hours to Long Beach to put it on the trailer and bring it back for me. It was listed as $14,500. It runs, and Jarrett, you know, got the guy to lowball a little bit, and we brought it home for 10 grand.
So show me what you like about it, what you dislike about it. First of all, why a 1970 Ford Bronco?
So I have a 6th generation Bronco, and the body lines on that are actually very similar to the body lines on this. So I liked that they kind of went with each other.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have like a new school and old school side by side with each other.
Yeah.
But obviously you don't want to keep this thing Pepto-Bismol puke pink with black spray paint all over it.
What do you mean? Looks so good.
It's like a Barbie car that went into the hood.
A really good job.
Yeah, everything's riveted on. So if you look at the fenders and stuff, there's just rivets all over this thing. So we have a ton of sheet metal work to do on this thing. So what is the first thing you think we'll do on this?
Probably start pulling it apart. I really don't like these wheels and tires.
These are TSL Super Swampers. They're a 35 by 15 tire. So 15 inches wide, 35 inches tall, and on a 15 by 12 steel wheel. They're awful.
They remind me of those paddle boats that you know, paddle in the lake that have like the huge inflatable tires.
So let's take a close look at this thing as it sits on the trailer. First of all, because it's leaking stuff all over the trailer, front and rear. It's got a really strong smell to it.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think this thing has really old varnished fuel in it, and it is potent. Steph was pointing out to me she really likes all of the original details, just like the trim pieces and stuff. So we'll do our best to bring those back to life when we kind of go through everything. I'm pretty sure beneath this rubber flooring and like carpet base that's in here, there's probably a lot of rust. So we're going to be looking at floor pans online tonight, as well as rocker panels, because this Bronco came from Michigan. Yeah, and Michigan is not a place where vehicles go to live forever. It's kind of the opposite. So you can see like some original door jam stuff. It's just really bad. Everything's kind of in rough shape, and the stuff that you can't see is the stuff behind the riveted panels. So, I mean, somebody came in here and did a lot of riveting, and that's like aircraft mechanic. Like,
it's riveting.
It is riveting.
We also have these really cool seats. They are pure plastic. Don't look so comfortable.
We were laughing because the listing online said that the interior was in really good shape, and we're like what interior? You know, we got plastic like carnival ride seats, we got rubber floors, a metal dash,
foot gas pedal.
Oh yeah.
Oh. It also came with doors.
The seller did provide full doors for it. The problem is like everything's been so modified on this thing, like somebody welded this piece of metal in, and I don't even know why, but like you can't, that's where the door latch is behind this. So you can't even use the doors until you remove a bunch of metal. So,
and the doors are super cool. They're like a green patina.
Oh yeah, come on, let's go.
Super cool.
Let's go show the people. These doors are amazing.
They don't match.
So
yeah,
these doors came with the Bronco, and look at this patina on them. It's just like the perfect sunburn. They're all the panels are straight. They have handles. They have mirrors. They've got glass in them still. I was really excited when I found out that the Bronco came with these doors. I was like, that's a huge come up, because with a full hardtop, we're gonna want full doors. And then in the back of my truck, it also came with a set of fenders that are not in such good shape, but they don't have a bunch of pieces of metal riveted to them. So this is original Ford Bronco metal. It's not a replacement panel. If we can use these, we will, but we're gonna price everything out tonight and see what we wanna put into this right away and how much work it's gonna be. But I think realistically, Steph, brace yourself.
Embraced.
I think this is gonna take like close to a year.
Yeah,
like this is a big
bad.
Yeah. So let's take a closer look at all the bad stuff underneath it. So my deciding factor for this Bronco, I went up and looked at it by myself. Steph had to work today. She wasn't able to come with me to look at it, and so I had to use my own judgment and my go no go factor. Like, what's gonna stop me from buying this thing right now was the frame. Is the frame rusted through? Does it have holes in it? And the answer is no, it's not rusted through. It doesn't have holes in it. It does have rust, but the frame is in okay enough shape. The axles are in good shape. All the hangers are still there. I wasn't too concerned once I saw this. The tub is kind of where it's like, we're we're gonna have a ton of work ahead of us trying to get all this stuff fixed, because you can see like this is that piece of roofing on the rocker. And then if you look in here, you can just see that there's just like holes in the metal everywhere where there should be metal. And if you come back into the fenders, especially when you thrash things in the mud, if you don't clean them well, that mud will just stick to them and just rust them out. So we have a lot of pieces that are just like completely rotted through on the tub, and it's like that on both sides. You can see it in the bottom of the tailgate here. We have rust holes. We're going to be doing a lot of patching. This is actually like a support strut that has rusted off of the fender here. And we have, you know, rust in the corners there. A lot of stuff that's just going to be very time consuming. Every single car person I know loves taking cars apart.
Yeah, it's easy.
Nobody puts them back together.
No.
And then you see these things for sale in pieces and they're still $20,000.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't say no.
Yeah.
It's in one piece. Might not be a great piece, but it's a piece.
Yeah, it is a piece, that's for sure.
What?
So we'll get it started up, we'll get it off the trailer, we'll park it in the driveway, and then we are gonna go inside and we're gonna start coming up with a plan for this.
So Jarrett drove her off the trailer, parked her under our 100-year-old olive trees, and this is where she's gonna sit until we can figure out a plan. We're gonna go online and research everything there's to research about 1970s Broncos.
Yep. I think we're gonna be looking at a lot of replacement sheet metal.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, what?
Thanks for watching, stay tuned. You'll definitely wanna see what we do with this thing. It's gonna end up pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's a forever vehicle, so there will be plenty of videos on it.
All right, see you next time.